Good morning, team, and welcome to my garden. Hey guys, this is TK, and it's early. You hear them? It's really early, but I'm up. I've been off all week doing some land clearing. You know it's early because my alarm is going off in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear that now. And I got my glasses on, so you know it's early. But it says the early bird always gets the worm, and baby, I'm always early. But so what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna go around and do some harvesting, and I'm gonna check on some of my plants because last night when I was checking on the plants, I saw a lot of Japanese beetles. Ton of them on my grapes back there. I killed a ton of them. Took them off, took the leaf off, smashed them. So they were mating. They were absolutely mating. So we'll see if anything is going on this morning. I've been checking because they love this type of weather when it cools down. So I have been checking on them. I have a little bit of problems with my peppers over there. I don't know if they've been getting too much water because it has been raining a ton here. It rained for off and on for like 7-8 days. So I don't know if it's too much water. It could be a lack of calcium or like nitrogen, but I kind of treated them with both. I couldn't do water, of course, but I didn't water them yesterday, but it was kind of rainy, so it's still kind of wet over there. I gave it some bone meal and I gave it some Miracle Grow because I didn't want to just give it one of a nutrients and not another. So I kind of made sure I even out the nutrition on it. But guess what? If it doesn't make it, it doesn't make it. I'm not gonna plant anymore in this garden. I'm not succession planting this year. When it's gone, right? Because I have to get prepared to move everything to the other garden. So that's my plan, and I'm sticking to this one. No succession gardening this year. Whatever doesn't make it, I'm not filling in the blanks. So let's go. Let's check out, see what's going on. So I'm over here with my my cucumbers, and they're doing really well. They're starting to move up the trellis, the cow panel to be, and they're growing. This side didn't have anything on it yesterday, so it's like doing really well today. You can see all the cucumbers coming up. This one's getting choked out by there. So I should have, here's a slug. I don't know if y'all can see that slug. I think I got him. Yep. So we'll just go over here. You see these peppers are doing okay. They getting eaten a little bit, but all in all, they're doing okay compared to my peppers on the other side. These are some leftover collard greens. My mom, they demolished them when they cut them. I don't know why they cut them like this, but they're coming up this weekend sometime. These are all the volunteer tomatoes that's coming in everywhere. I had tomatoes here last season, and when I tell you these tomatoes doing whatever they want to do, they are. I'm gonna get these cabbage. They're done. And I put a couple tomatoes that was volunteering other places in the garden and brought them in this corner. So we'll see what they're gonna do. These tomatoes need to be picked to come out today. They're coming off today. See, I got these little bugs. I'm just gonna smush them. I normally have a napkin, but I don't have one, so they're just gonna get smushed. Yeah. Then my strawberry tower. These tomatoes right here, I have been trimming them back. I have to do some more. We got a little bit to harvest here. And they need a little more airflow. So I'm gonna definitely trim them a little more to get them some airflow. My beautiful squash bed. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Little, I got you. Just making sure nothing eats on it. And you see, these are supposed to help, but as you can tell, the nasturtiums are not helping with all of the bugs. So we'll see what happens there. And my zucchini that needs to be picked, they're coming up. I already got 2 over there, so I'm gonna do that now. These tomatoes are all over the place, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with this tomato. I'll probably bring a tomato cage, but they in the bed with some eggplants. I don't want to take them to take over. Big boy coming out today. This is a pickling cucumber. I hate that they have those stickies all over. Hate them. It's my corn. They're doing really good. Sunflowers back there. There's some more squash. I planted a lot of squash. Okra. See, they've been being attacked. This bed has little onions left over from February. I'm keeping them there. Once they're done, this bed's gonna leave and go to South Carolina. So this is where I saw all my Japanese beetles at on yesterday. You can see that they were eating the leaves up here. They were mostly up here, and I see one. It's just dropped off. I missed him. But I'm gonna show you all the Japanese beetles I killed yesterday. Sorry guys. This is definitely a kill garden when it comes to insects. Look how they ate this leaf up. You can tell they were in here at least a good 2-3 days munching away. But all these leaves I pulled down. I don't even know if that one's still alive. Make sure he dead. But all of those had Japanese beetles on it. My girls, I definitely need to clean that out. This is my bed that rutabagas that didn't do anything. So I'm just slowly taking the leaves off and feeding it to the chickens. I don't want to overfeed them because they will eat every last bit of them. The rest of my sweet potatoes. This is a loofah. My goodness, this thing was not like this yesterday. It shot up in 2 days. Let me get it soaking. Definitely go over. That's a pretty yellow flower. And this is a volunteer, I don't know, maybe a watermelon, this or some kind of cantaloupe or honeydew, because that's what's on this side. We'll see when it comes up, but that's a volunteer. And this, as I walk by, I just pull some weeds. These are some green beans, some bush and pole mix. I've gotten a lot of beans off of here, and I haven't been measuring them, but I've gotten a ton of beans. I've done like 3 harvests already off of these beans. Let's see, I'm not gonna do any today, even though I got some that's ready. I might do some. I blanched the beans and I put them in the freezer. And I have some white mildew over here. I'm gonna have to come and do some prep for this white mildew right here to get that off. But look at this. That's huge. Then you got these coming in. Spaghetti squash, one of my favorites. One of my favorites. I make spaghetti squash. I make like the taco boats with it. I make regular spaghetti with it, with spaghetti sauce and some feta cheese. Feta cheese, one of my favorite cheeses. These are sunflowers. I'm gonna get some of this rosemary. Is rosemary good? No, that's maybe just a weed. Rosemary and dehydrate them today. My tomatoes, looks like they lack nitrogen, and I think it's because of all the rain that's been going on. But I have been cutting off the sides, and I gave it some fish emulsion yesterday, 2 days ago. So I'm just trying to see what happens in this forest. I have a ton of tomatoes though. I have a ton of tomatoes. I actually had some tomatoes that was ripe, and I missed it, completely missed it. Because they were down here, so I had to figure that out. This is again my honeydew and cantaloupe right here. In these blue buckets are what could I be? These are pumpkins, right? And that one it volunteered in, so I said let me just throw some pumpkins in this one too and see what happens. It doesn't look like it's gonna make it, so we'll see. And yes, my grass is pretty high because my my guy is at the other property doing stuff there. So here's some. This is another sunflower. It's like a swamp, they call it, a swamp sunflower. So we'll see what it'll do. And these are some strawberries that's looking strong over here, baby. These I think I got from Walmart, and I just left it over here, and it's doing its thing. That's gonna go into my food forest. I'm gonna talk about my food forest later on. Later on in another video from the Legacy Farm, from M Square Legacy Farm. I'll talk more about that. But as you can see over here, you see what's going on, the curling on my leaves. So I used some Marigold, some liquid feed, some all-purpose liquid feed to see if that will work, and then I used some fish emulsion and some bone meal. It's my three sisters' bed. It's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. So I got squash, corn, pole beans in the back, and then I got bush beans in the front. Here again is some more squash. I don't know what type it is, but it's some more. Oh, those are yellow squash. There it is. The other one coming up. Again. When I move to the next garden, these green stalks will be only pollinators. I will not grow any strawberries, any type of, I may do some herbs, but we'll see. But my goal is to make it all pollinators. So yeah, that's the garden, and that's what's going on. But what I need to do is I need to do a little harvesting, guys. Just a little bit. Okay guys, here we go. I have had a ton of zucchinis thus far. It's a good one. Let's see what else we have in here. I'm gonna go ahead and take that one. So I do see a lot of slugs over here. They want them. They want my plants really bad. And it's just been so extremely wet here in Georgia this year. You would think you would have April showers, but baby, these May showers have been terrible. I'm trying to get it off, get as much off of the dirt as possible. And you know, we don't need these bottom leaves. So I'm just trying to get that up. Give it a little air to breathe. So that's all I'm doing there. I probably could get some more, but I'll get them tomorrow because they could do for one more day. They could go one more day for sure. See, I'm getting leaves that's just absolutely just laying on the ground. These are good size one. And bees are actually in here doing their job right now as we speak. And these are getting so big and they're not getting really ripe. So I'm taking them off and laying them on the windowsill because I don't want them to get huge and not taste good. So far I've caught them all. And the one zucchini that I got that was really huge, all I did was a zucchini boat out of those things. I'm telling you, it was so delicious. I want to grab this one. It was a bee over here. You know, I'm gonna keep it in there for one more day because it's really like pale and not yellow. That one is as well. It's the same. I'm just cutting again. I'm just opening it up a little bit so it can get a little more light down there. Because you see, I have these here, but they're not getting yellow as I expected them to get. So I don't know. We'll see what's going on with that. See what else I have over here. I have this squash right here. This is the first time I ever grew them, so I don't actually know when I should pick them, but I will read up on it a little more. That was an experiment first time. Look at this garlic, guys. I think it's ready. It's yellow. I've already cut the flower off one time, and it's supposed to go for about 2 weeks after you do that. And I've waited 2 weeks, and they're just starting to droop. And this is actually a volunteer pepper right here. I don't even know. I'm telling you, everything is volunteering around here. Trying to back it up a little bit. Oh, that's not gonna work. She over there laying. Give me some good eggs. Woo! This thing is in here. It better be good. Whoa! Look at that. Yes. Yes, garlic. They were definitely ready. That one was probably over ready. Let me see. Oh, they want me to get dirty early this morning with this garlic. It smells so good. It's so deep in the ground. I'm gonna have to dig these things up. Okay, guys, I had to go get some backup. So I brought my handy dandy little shovel. I don't even know what these forks are called. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna try to use these. I don't know if it's doing like this because it's a little wet or wet. But they look really good. It's good. These are good. And you guys, by the way, look at these little garlics. I wonder if, I'm gonna look this up, but I think I can reuse these to grow more garlic. So that's all that is. Oh my God, they smell so good. Oh. And I got one right here I need to get up. Did it start splitting? Let me see what's going on here. And I'm trying. I don't know how deep that goes. Oh no. This looks like this one is a little damaged. So I'm gonna do that one later. Just make sure I remember I have it here. Oh, my bees are over there doing their job. Hey girls. Everybody a girl. So that's what I'll do. I'll just dig around. And it's probably because the soil I have, oh, this one ain't grow that much. The soil I have underneath my first probably 6 inches is this. And that's probably why it's happening. I got some topsoil from this area close to me, this business, and I'm telling you, that's just mud. It won't even grow anything. Honestly, I put some in my front yard where I had some spaces that I needed some grass to grow. It's just mud out there. And I'm just like, oh my God. It's not good. That's good. It's good. Okay guys, those garlic got me tired. But now I have to actually tackle this big cabbage. Guys, it has slugs all over them too. So it's time to come up. I planted actually I planted like 7 or 8 seeds in this bed. And I thought for sure they wasn't doing anything for me. I planted it in early October. And I promise I didn't see this start growing until February. So we're gonna try, or I'm gonna try, to get this bad bubba out. It might not be that hard, but whoo, child, these slugs are in here. Look at that big one. He's been eating and eating and eating away. But guess what? Your meal is about to be gone. And these leaves just around the side, I'm just gonna pull them off. You can see, ugh. You see that big nasty slug? I'm gonna kill it because I don't want it to move anywhere else to tear up anything else in my garden. So, let's go. And I'm just gonna pull these leaves off. I normally love eating the cabbage, the outers that don't make it, because it tastes like collard greens to me, and it tastes really, really good. But of course, I cannot eat any of these. I don't know what this was growing here. Seems like it's a separate one. So, yes, slugs got them. These were ones, this was laying on the ground, so they definitely have to come off. I know, girls. I know. So these, it looks like it's 3 actually, because it's one right here, a separate one right here, this one, yeah, 3. I was like, oh, maybe 4. Oh, it is 4. There go the 4th one right there, starting to head up, trying. I don't know if that one's gonna make it though. Oh yeah. Sluts got an eviction notice. I got it. Whoo-cha. There it is. She's a bad mama jamma. Woo! Just as fine as she's gonna be. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. And it's 7:30. I've been here in basically a whole hour. And I ain't finished because I still got tomatoes to do. So I'm not gonna record me doing the tomatoes because of course, you know, I don't like long videos, but guess what? I got this, sign God. I'm gonna go ahead and grab those tomatoes. I'm gonna take me a couple pictures for you guys to put at the end of the video. And guys, I'm gonna head to South Carolina to finish doing some clearing. That has been a task, and I have a video coming. Hopefully I don't delete it by accident like I deleted the last 2 videos. But yes, guys, let's see, what can we say to end this video? I don't know how much more we can say except for I got this, God, sign God, right? That's the only thing you can say about that. So 7:30 in the morning, guys. Look how bright my smile is. Nothing can bring me down today. But guys, remember, anytime you're feeling bad, come to the garden because it's healing in this soil. Until next time, bye guys.